Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and hopefully you are seeing and hearing me a-okay, and the frame rate's not that terrible. I don't know, we're trying to get this down pat. You gotta let me know in the comment section. This is rig number 2, and if you see me over here in the background, you see Karma is on the couch. And we are in the living room, so let's get started. We're going to take your questions, so get them in now. Obviously, we'll take all super chats, but I am looking forward to talking to all of you. In fact, let's bring up that window region, so get them up. What's up, Two-Face? Here's the deal. Weinstein, Kobe, Conor, Disney, right? Well, let's start with Kobe. And there was a lot of irony in this. Echo and lag. How bad's the echo? Is the echo super terrible, Jason? And what's the lag like? Let me know what the lag's like. What are we talking about? What's up, hey Carooster? Again, we're trying to get this down pat, make it look and sound the best that it can, so when we move it into a studio. What kind of lag are we talking about? With audio? Or am I just like moving at a frame rate like that's crazy? Billy Gobson, because I want to talk about this stuff, but I don't want it to look and sound like total crap. Lag is a few seconds behind. Video lag. Voice comes before the movement. Hold up fingers, Jason. So voice is coming in. Video is choppy. Nothing serious. Frames. Well, all right, I'll tell you what. We're going to get rid of Periscope. I'm sorry, Periscope. We'll see you later. So now we're strictly at the tube. Let's see if that frame rate's any better. Okay. All right. That looks a little better. So it's fine for you, Louis. All right. 1 second of lag. Just ignore. I'm hearing you perfect. You were like half a second delayed. Better. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I see the sky. Yes, because we got rid of that. Okay, so am I on point with the audio or not? And by the way, thank you guys. Thumbs this video up. Thumbs it up. Sub and share. All right, so I guess we're just going to go with it then. So check it out, guys. The Disney heiress, okay, tweeted this out, and I found it kind of ironic. I don't know much about her. The audio is delayed, huh? All right, well, let's try to fix that right now. We're going to do that. Apply. Okay. How about now? Are we delayed now? Or do we look good? Audio is delayed. What about now? Boom, 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 boom. This is kind of a serious subject, but I'm trying to do it. Anybody? Bueller. Still a small delay. Well, I'm trying here, guys. I'm doing my best. Was not delayed for me. No biggie. Just ignore it. Okay. All right, guys. So we're trying to do it. Anyway. So this is Abigail Disney. She's the heir of the Disney fortune, and she tweeted this out. I haven't said anything about Kobe so far because I felt some time needed to pass before weighing in. But yes, it's time for the sledgehammer to come out. The man was a rapist. Deal with it. All right, so let's talk about that for a second. In that regard, I'm not going to weigh in much. The smoking gun had it where she claimed he grabbed her by the neck, he anally raped her, and I'm not saying she's a liar. I know she took a payday. I know she didn't take it to criminal court or even into a civil hearing. It was a he said, she said thing. The irony to me, guys, is that you have a mountain of evidence against Conor McGregor right now, with probably the same amount of money to be made off of his name that was to be made off of Kobe. And Disney is openly promoting the guy. Disney is, let's tweet at Abigail Disney. I already tweeted at her, by the way, if anybody was wondering. In fact, it's my last tweet. Let's see. Oh, I'm not even logged in, huh? Look at me, not even logged in, guys. For shame. No wonder I couldn't find anything with these new rigs. But I already tweeted at her. I said, hey, well, in light of Abigail Disney making comments about Kobe Bryant, I wonder how she feels about the massive amount of evidence Conor McGregor is a violent rapist, not a he said, she said thing, and currently being promoted by Disney, ESPN, WME Entertainment, Reebok, and others. Oh, and there it goes. There goes my video on that as well. Man, this thing is such a bastard. All right, guys, listen. Give me 1 minute, and I'm going to fix it up. Thumbs this up and chat amongst yourselves. Please, guys, don't leave. We're going to try to fix this a little bit. Oh, all right. So let's see what we got here. I'm not going to promise pure gold, but let's see what we got. We're going to try to go with this Logitech delay. Let's see if we can add the source while we do it live. Devices, video. Let's do it. And there it is. Oh. Yep. Go with it. Man, is this what's coming in? It is coming in like that. So let's just delete this. All right. So there we go. Man, that's just, wow. So we put that right there. Let's see if we get it right there. I mean, that's honestly not terrible for a webcam either, but I really didn't want to do it like this. Because I want to be able to read everything. That is a lot smoother, though. I got to admit. The DSLRs look good, but maybe I should just set this up as my regular deal. What is my audio coming through on, by the way? Maybe that's why it's so echoey. I think we're in the right thing. Microphone. Oh, is now a Logitech webcam. No. Let's go back to my default microphone. Hit apply and OK. All right, so now, God, I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize for this clusterfuck of a broadcast, especially with the Weinstein thing, where there's another woman that claims that she was raped by Weinstein, and not only raped, but like he another one of these jerked off on her incidents. I mean, goodness. Let's see if we can set this up on top. Oh. I can see my mess of a living room. All right. Bam. All right, let's see. Oh. Let's see. Karma behind me. Oh. Just when you think you had it, like I was messing with that DSLR, I can't even tell you how long. And the thing is that I would have this even lower. Let's copy this. Oh, see, there we are. That's where it ended. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, guys, I am sorry. Paste. Bam. All right. All right. By the way, flick off. Thank you. Man, we can see everything on here now too, huh? Look how wide angle that is. Man, kind of nuts. Now it's almost like I could turn off a light or two, which I might do. All right, so let's see. Rigging this up. 23 watching. I'm sorry, guys. The hardcore stayed. I know. I know. Epic fail indeed, my friend. There. Oh, audio's delayed. Where are we at? Audio's good now. Zero lag. Audio's synced for me too. Yes. It did kind of fishy. So glad Karma's doing well. So am I. I'm very glad that the Karma is also doing well. Hold on. Let's turn up a light or two. Oh. Oh, this is it. This is the palace. Let's turn this down. Now I'm all pink. My goodness. Oh, I don't delete videos, but maybe this is it. Maybe this is the one. All right. Let's see what we got here. So Weinstein, let's see, let's get rid of the DSLR nonsense. Weinstein, here's the thing, Hollywood works that way. I hate to say it, but like when he says, you know, I made stars of these women and that's how it works, he's not lying. He's not a lying guy. All right? Let's get your questions while I try to fix that a little bit. I see 71 watching. Keep going. Isn't it paid? It says 0 watching. Oh, it just drops. See, that's what I'm saying. Isn't it past your bedtime? It depends. Sometimes I can't sleep. Net encode blockchain is being developed for what? 2025? I don't know what that exactly means. Let's see. Jim Ferris, thank you, man. Appreciate it. 82 watching. Good. We're going to recap the whole thing. We do it live. People want to see the cluster mess that is my life. Here it is, right here. Bam. All right. Okay. It looks like we're finally good. And then Karma's behind me. Let's make this like that. Everything's a little bit wider. You see some camera equipment, some wiring. Hey, this is reality. Well, this is it today, I guess. My reality today. Now, this is my lavish living room here, guys, that I'm making into a second makeshift studio until I get office space. I like my little house, though, I gotta tell you. All right. So there we go. Get the questions in now. And maybe I'll even make that a little bit bigger. Right there. Bam. Let's see. Yes. Perfect. All right, so let's do it. Once again, we got the Disney heiress, okay? This Disney heiress is talking about what? She's talking about how Kobe Bryant was a rapist. Deal with it. Listen, again, that was a he said, she said thing. She said he was violent, anally raped her. Obviously, he had sex with her, or he wouldn't have just given up, basically just given. I want to say thank you again to Jim and to Flick Off. I know, it was an epic fail, my friend. But obviously, things were done. But I don't know that he beat that girl, and I'm not sure she wasn't in it for a payday. Okay? I can't tell you because I don't know much about that case, and there wasn't a criminal trial. With the McGregor thing, it's been over a year. There's been media silence being promoted by Disney. I really think Harvey Weinstein is going to walk. I think the Me Too thing is a complete failure. All right? All right. So, here we go. So with the... Let's get your stuff. Let's talk Kobe, Conor, and Weinstein, guys. Here we go. Oh, I look perfect. Oh, you are sweet, Ray Skywalker. No more delay. 0 lag and good audio now. Audio is synced for me now. Audio is synced, Jason. Everything is good. Haha, everything good. Looking good. Onward. Epic fail. All good. Blah, blah, blah. Weinstein's a monster. Technical difficulties. 71. Isn't it past your bedtime? 82. Singularity.net. Here we go. Howdy from the frozen north of North Dakota oil patch brother Burmis, the truckin' drifter. Howdy, truckin' drifter. Looks clever. Looks clearer than before, dude. I know. And you know what's funny? This is I think it's what is it? A 930E? Yeah. C930E. I got that for $40 online on like Mercari. People who want to start doing their own thing, you can do it on a budget. In fact, that's why we've got the microphone here, is because I just got a new mixer. You want to see my, all right. So guys, I'm glad the equipment came in. First of all, it's a USB mixer. We're trying it without the USB. It seems to be working out. Obviously, you can run the main through it with your microphone for all you tech heads out there. And thumbs this up if you like a little failure right in your face. You know, Edison failed all the time. You know what I'm saying? Tesla failed a bunch. I'm not saying I'm anywhere near those guys. I'm saying you have to fail a lot to get there. So this guy, I have one of these in the other room. First of all, it was supposed to be just new without box, but I didn't even get the USB cable. Now, I cut myself because this dude, I want to be careful not to show any of my addresses. He just put like metal tape, and he didn't even put paper in the box to like this thing was jumping around. It's a Puma box. And so when I had to use a knife to cut the metal tape. I think you like bind car parts with that kind of tape. And then the tape literally cut me after I opened it up. Gross, but we're doing it. So yeah, we got a little Behringer mic or Behringer USB mixer, not using the USB. Just doing some main out to the microphone in the thing, and it doesn't look like this is going to be a double caster. This looks like this is going to be a strictly YouTube caster, because it doesn't look like otherwise it's going to be able to handle it. Hey Jason, MSM has ignored the high rate of suicide with our returning vets. Suicides? About 7,800 since 05. Massive in scope. Roughly 16 suicides. I don't know what that means. Perhaps a deep dive. Listen, let's be honest. I reported last year, while I was still working for We Are Change, that the suicide rates not only just among veterans, right? Is that what we're talking about? We're talking about troops, right? Not just returning vets, but like active troops has just gone up and up and up every year. And it's a real problem. Why do you think that is? Because you're put into a high stress situation. If you look at things like the Afghanistan papers, you know there is no mission. You know there are no boogeymen except for the ones you create or those that cross you, right? And it could be one group one day and one group another. People are completely held unaccountable for their actions, and you're in competition with private mercenary groups. I mean, that's craziness. All right, we got 91 watching. He said we're up to like 109 is what I see. Let's see. Is that it? Oh, there we go. And remember, we'll take them all. We'll take all super chats, and I'll try to go down the line here. Okay. Again, thank you, Jim Ferris. Okay, there we go. Was Kobe's crash an accident? I haven't seen really any evidence other than that. However, I do know that I believe it's either the wife or the girlfriend of the pilot that died wants answers as to what happened. And I know that people are talking about the fog. Obviously, I've seen all the conspiracy theories out there. I've seen the Google query about the assassination date. I've seen the helicopter cartoon video. And then I believe people are saying that LeBron James was wearing Mamba for Life the day before. I don't know that I've seen that. But look, accidents happen. And the other thing is, with something predictive, such as whatchamacallit, the cartoon, right? You got to think about it. Kobe was known for traveling in his helicopter all the time. And when you're in Los Angeles, and the team was in Los Angeles, and you are part of that pop culture lifestyle, and you're a writer there, and you're amongst celebrities, word gets out. That's more than likely that kind of an in joke. Let's see. So give up the nookie. Why, you got Limp Bizkit tickets, yo? Huh, Dante? You got those Limp Bizkit tickets? Kobe didn't rape that chick. Well, I don't know whether he did or he didn't, but I do know that unlike this case, there was never somebody within law enforcement that told the media, there is no doubt. Well, let's read it word for word so I don't misquote it. There's nobody in law enforcement that I know of, okay, that was quoted as saying this about Kobe Bryant. At the end of the day, there is no doubt this young lady suffered a horrendous ordeal. The examinations and all of the evidence shows that she was raped and very badly assaulted in that penthouse suite. Okay? That's what I know. So I want to put that out there. All right, let's continue. Let's continue on. Let's see. No notification for me. Dark mode. LOL. Oh, when I had my thumb over the thing. Yeah. Would you go on Crosstalk if RT asked? Pat from 21st Century Wire killed it on Crosstalk a few shows back. I'm sure he did. Patrick was on Action for Assange today before I did Action for Assange. Patrick Henningsen is brilliant, and 21st Century Wire is one of the best alternative media outlets out there, if not the best. So props to him. And would I go? Fuck yes, I go on Crosstalk. Listen, I'm not afraid to go on RT. I'm sad that we're in a situation where RT, believe it or not, is telling a vast amount more truth, and has been for some time, about our country than our mainstream media, like it or not. Like it or not. And thank God that exists. It's all about the nookie. So you can stick that cookie. You can stick that cookie up here. I'm just wondering if Kraka over there may be Krega. Hey, Kraka? That could be you. Wow, Jason, you are up late with me. Oh, well, sometimes I am up late. All systems are a go. It is late on the East Coast. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry, Christina. What's happening with the Epstein seized evidence? I don't know. Remember, they never told us exactly what was in that safe. They didn't really disclose much about that passport, other than the fact that it had stamps on it, had a fake identity, and it had a Saudi Arabian address. It didn't say where it was even issued from. They talked about the images of CP, but they did not talk about tapes, which Maria Farmer said existed all the way back into the 90s. And then Badman Elite says it's being burnt at the Bohemian Grove, probs. Give us the rundown. Louis Philip Delorio. It was actually kind of interesting watching you get situated. Well, was it? Dude, I do like Mercari. It does rule. A little haggling back and forth. It's got my haggling nature. Unequipped, whatever. 106 watching, hell yeah. Just watched the Dauntless Dialogue with you. It was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, True World. Yeah, Adam Riva is really talented. And, one of the things that me getting an office might be dependent on is me and Adam have discussed splitting that office space. But at the same time, Adam is about to be a new father, just bought a new home as a married guy. And obviously I can relate to the family thing. And I know that a lot of you guys can too. But, I think that we would already be there at the office space if we could have consistently done the 5,000. I realize that that's just not viable sometimes. But we're going to keep pushing forward as long as it's still enough to live and we're still growing an audience and we can still tell truth on this platform and reach people. We're going to do it, right? I'm hoping my audience is going to put pressure on Abigail Disney about Conor McGregor and Disney's relationship to them. so she can speak out. Because that needs to happen. Okay? Jim Ferris says, keeping it real means a lot. Well, thank you, bro. 3 thumbs up the stream, thumbs them all. Tesla was suicide. He was way, way old when that happened. I know they came in and seized his stuff, but I mean, come on. Show me a little more. Fail forward, broski. Thanks. Minor fail, bro. Don't sweat it. Hashtag Kobe was murdered. Greats of history, Edison, Tesla, Burmese. No. No. M metal tape. Yeah, dude, ridiculous. Low battery. I'm going dark. Keep it up, Jason. All right. Thank you, Billy Gibbons. I have everyone I know telling me to start an info channel, but you do it best. Oh, well, thank you, True World. I'm trying. Alex Jones says Kobe was murdered for control of fortune. You've got to be kidding me. Is that real? Can anyone confirm the Alex Jones stuff? Can anybody confirm the Alex Jones stuff to me? If anybody's got Alex Jones links to Kobe Bryant stuff, please DM it to me on the Twitter. My goodness. Sorry, 78,000. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's the metal duct tape. It was the metal duct tape. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it will. It cut me. In fact, not only did it cut me, but I didn't even realize it. And I don't know if you can see it on my arm, but there, yeah, it kind of cut me on the arms too. I didn't realize like the scratching and stuff. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, folks. I hated it. Let's see. What do we got? Whoa, did that jump? Yeah, it was a big jump. Yeah, whoa. Oh, Carmen, did you let loose? There we go. Let's see. Jason, nice toys, man. Oh, so those are Disney Infinity action figures. On the top are the Star Wars, and that kills me. They own all the properties that I enjoyed growing up, including like the Toy Story stuff. Like the top stuff is all Star Wars. The middle stuff is all like Disney and Pixar, and then the bottom layer is all Marvel. Things that like I grew up with. My goodness. All right, so wars are just to kill the poor people on both sides. By the way, propaganda, those are also like video game stuff. I have a whole video game setup here as well. Try to be a big kid, and even though I don't get a lot of time to play any of that stuff, I have more stuff that I've never played. Where does AJ say this? Yes, exactly. I'm gonna have to see that. Burmese Brigade, yeah, thumbs it up, everybody, thumbs it up. Dante says 1 hour after the crash. No, he did not. Did he really? Is RR channel trolling? Colby's crash was in the cartoon Legend of Chamberlain Hearts. Guess what the name of the episode was? That I don't know what the name of the episode was. GTG work calls. Is there a video? Well, later, Jake, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. Is there a video or audio somewhere? Oh, if you're talking about Jones, yeah, I haven't seen it. My helicopter pilot friend said the pilot fucked up. Kobe and wondering. I don't know what that means. Did anyone see what Tracy McGrady said about what Kobe was saying all the time? No. What did McGrady say? Accidents do happen sometimes. Just a lot of coinky-dinks with Kobe. Well, I mean, he's a famous guy, so there's going to be a lot of media coverage of him for a long time. Again, I gotta see more than that. Let's see. McGrady, Kobe, Bryant. What's it say? I just see him tearing up, remembering. Kobe Bryant often said, "I want to die young." He wouldn't take his daughter with him, man. Period. It was a chartered helicopter, not his. No, I don't think it was his. Morning from the UK, just getting ready to go to work. All right. True World, what a coincidence. What coincidences. Let's see. Dante Sands McGrady said Kobe told him he wanted to die young in order to have an infamous death. He would not take all those people with him, guys, including his daughter. I promise you that. Significance of 33. The other thing is, if he did say that a lot, I'm not going to lie, sometimes you bring things into your life, whether you know it subconsciously. The law of attraction to me is very real. And people can call me like a kooky hippie for that one, but you bring things into your life for sure. 100%. He said, when young people die, they live on forever. What about Palestine? For 10 years, Alex Jones called Kobe Colby. I think, again, RR is just a troll. Fac on RT. He said Kobe used to tell T-Mac he wanted to die young. I think it was on ESPN. Yep, I've got the thing. The infamous death. Bum, 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 bum. I want to die young. I want to die young. I don't. I want to live to be 137 and feel good every step of the way. Let's see. What are the odds a helicopter crashes? Multiply that. What are the odds a celebrity helicopter goes down? Multiplied by the odds of it happening after your NBA record is broken. Multiplied by, okay. Again, things happen. Al Jazeera has good info too. Sometimes it does, for sure. RT is great for current events. Just don't expect to hear about Russia is doing wrong on RT. Correct, Flickoff. Correct. 100%, my friendo. Let's see. No blick blocks again? I don't know what that means. What kind of sentences do you think? I don't think he's going to get any time. I've been telling you, Weinstein's not fucking going to jail. All right? Like at tops, I don't even think they'll give him 15 months at a resort. I don't. I think he's going to get a fucking probation sentence or some kind of shit like that. And same thing with the charges in LA. This is a black cube, a hood, Barack, connected mother trucker. Slither, Circle, Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein, longtime Clinton friend, Spacey type ghoul. That's what he is. Absolutely, Patrick and Vanessa Beeling at 21st Century Wire are great. They are great at 21st Century ones. Titus Frost thinks OJ is innocent. I know that there's that theory about his son that was never really pursued that's out there that he's posted before, which is interesting because, if that is the case, a father may cover something up for his son. I don't know that it is the case. I'd have to see a lot more evidence on that. However, on the other end of that spectrum, with OJ in particular, you got a guy like Dershowitz, that defended him. And Dershowitz is no saint. That whole team, I forget. There's another guy that died pretty young. Jimmy, man, what was his name? What was if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. That lawyer right there, he did not live that long. I'm just saying, listen, there are some people that are just so damn evil, they go out Emperor Palpatine style, a.k.a. David Rockefeller, a.k.a. Henry Kissinger, Zbigniew Brzezinski. And then there are other little minions, that are after fame, fortune, possessions. They don't have souls. They will do whatever. And for just some reason, maybe karma catches up to them a little quicker. And there are great people that just terrible things happen to very early, if they're even able to make it out. Life's a funny thing. Multiplied by the odds of happening 24 hours before the Grammys. Come on, man. There's an award show like once every 2 months. Are the Grammys even that special anymore? What do the Grammys have to do with basketball? They don't. 2 a.m. feeding a baby. Yes, I can relate. Oh, conspiracy Kate. Well, you feed that baby. And then you get to bed, and hopefully you guys get some sleep tonight. Smart Trump people, it wasn't his helicopter that went down. Has Bill Barr done anything as the current Attorney General? He seems to be one of the laziest people on the planet. Yeah, he's helped cover up the Epstein thing. He's the cleanup crew. And he's helped orchestrate this entire, I would say, response to the show trials going on. So it can keep, making headlines and distract and keep Trump at bay while we march towards war with Iran. We continue our occupation in the Middle East, Afghanistan, okay, Libya, Iraq. That's what he's there for. He is a minion of that continuity of government program that was erected through the National Programs Office under the Reagan and Bush administrations to build the national security nightmare we have now. And he's continuing in that tradition. That cartel class at the upper echelons of the FBI and the CIA. That's what he's here for. He's done a lot, trust me. Any updates on the encampment in Arizona you reported on about a year ago? The one where they found the kid dead. That's a great question. I believe they charged, they ended up charging the two men further. I'm not sure what was going on with the women, but you're talking about the Muslim camp where they had a bunch of children. And then on the way there, I even did a little mini documentary on it. On the way there, at one point, like the guy had gotten into a car accident and he got cleared. It was a very, very bizarre case. Extremely bizarre, especially because they were on the wrong parcel of land and they had kept going to the local law enforcement and nothing seemed to be able to be done. All right. Episodes from The Legends of Chamberlain was named End of Days. Well, again, it seemed like it was pretty dark anyway. Let's see. Okay. Whoa. Man, there's a lot in here. We jumped. Let's see. Man. It's a big jump. Is it still going in there? You guys fighting here? All right, here we go. Baked Blunt says Alex Jones did not say that. I have it all on my channel, LOL. I didn't think Alex Jones said that. That's funny. I've got the documents. I'm printing the headliner now. Oh, and our channel is challenging it, saying that he did. He said he probably died because it was foggy. But he did say star killing is real. Oh, so there is more. Somebody send me the Kobe Bryant segment so I can decide for myself. What about Barr creating a federal SWAT team with Israel? Is that real? Is there documentation on that? I did see Netanyahu talking Trump up, saying he was the best friend to Israel, the best president they've ever had. This new peace plan looks laughable to me. And that's what I'd like to get Henningsen on about now, is to currently talk about that, the OPCW leaks and hearings over at the United Nations, etc. Let's see. Won't go to Disneyland anymore. Never grow up. It's a trap. Martin Cabello, 30. Well, listen, there's a lot of things you got to grow up with. You got to show up. You got to put your efforts into something real and work towards it. Sandy Daly, the Gray Zone, is Jewish-controlled opposition, CIA, Mossad. I don't know who Sandy Daly, the Gray Zone is. Scouts Honor. Cartoon with Kobe was called Endgame. End of Days. Yes, End of Days. Kobe subconsciously killed himself and all those people. No, that's not what I said, you idiot. See, if you're going to start trolling, we're going to say that I said that the law of attraction. Oh. And of course, my mic was low for how long? I said, boy. I said, man, how long did that go on? There's a lot of commentating right there. I said that subconsciously you bring things into your life through the law of attraction over time. So talking about I don't know, dying young. Sometimes, who knows? I think that does have something to do with it. I don't think that he subconsciously killed himself and all those people. That's not what I mean. Conspiracy Kate says you're exactly right, Jason. Look, the pilot fucked up, period. Thank you, Keep Putin. The secret is true. I'm telling you, I believe in the law of attraction. Creating your own reality with your mind, it starts with any action you take starts with this. You got to think of it first. And I've seen it firsthand. I've seen ideas from nothing become reality, become something over time. So I do believe that for 100%. Let's see. King Putin, no. Kobe pressured the pilot to fly. Pilot didn't want to get fired from his sweet job. I mean, that's one thing that's out there right now. Kobe passing, not buying it. So you don't think he's dead? Season 1, episode 8, they keep talking about this show. I just want to live as long as Sean Parker. Is Sean Parker, I mean, are we talking about the same Sean Parker, the Facebook Sean Parker? Why does Sean, because I said the 138 or whatever. Is that what Sean Parker said? Holy, it must be late there, Burmang. The Satanists like virgin sacrifices. Must be post-puberty, but still virgin? What? Professional pilot doesn't get pressed to fly. He is responsible, period. If we picture him in pain, go to bed. Looking good, by the way, from Cambodia. Well, thanks, Bill Small. I'm trying to keep my youthful vigor up here at 2:42 in the morning. Rich pedophiles never go to jail, just the poor ones. By the way, thumbs this video up, thumbs 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 up. Let's see. Come to Miami and watch the Super Bowl and smoke a fat with us down here in Broward County. I've never been to the Super Bowl. I don't know if I've ever been to an NFL game. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever been to an NFL football game. I cannot think of one. I've been to a college one, like almost, it might be over 20 years ago now, for sure. I went to a BC game, but I don't think I've ever been to a football game. It just doesn't interest me. I appreciate that. It'd be something. That'd be something. What do you know about Black Cube? What do you know? I'll tell you what I know. I know basically what Ronan Farrow has put out there and the other open source information, but he did the best job on it, and I was reporting on it from the beginning as it came out, and you could see that Black Cube was doing the type of work for Weinstein that nefarious intelligence services do, privatized intelligence services do. And yes, it was former IDF and Mossad members in most cases. We have things like that here called Stratfor. What is it? Booz Allen Hamilton was something that Snowden was a part of. And, they tracked, traced, and databased these girls. They intimidated them. You name it, they did it. And yes, they broke laws, guaranteed. That's what I know about Black Cube. And I know that Black Cube was suggested to Weinstein by Ehud Barak. King Putin, wrong. Everybody is vulnerable to pressure. Most crashes are the result of the pilot getting pressured from passengers. Kobe is very powerful and persuasive. Johnny Cochran. Did I call him Jimmy? Yes, I did. I'm an asshole. I get things wrong. Karma, how you doing, baby? How you doing? By the way, guys, I'm doing 5 exclusive videos over here on this platform, rockfin.com. Things we can't really get away with all the time on YouTube, such as today. We played the majority of the segment of The View and Dershowitz and broke it down. We played a little piece regarding Epstein on this channel, but Rockfin had that, and then, of course, the other exclusive was Impeachment Live. We also have an exclusive Hillary Hollywood premium video. So we're doing 5 a week over there. You want to support me, you hit the endorse Jason Burmis button. You become a subscriber for $9.99. And then you also get content from people like Ben Askren, Graham Elwood, Ron Placone, a lot of great creators on here. And it's really a new and exciting way for me to, post original content elsewhere and get a little bit outside of just the YouTube bubble. So consider supporting me over at rockfin.com/Jason Burmis. All right, so let's go. Let's keep going. Wiener, did OJ kill Brent? I don't know who Brett Cantor is. Keep up the good work, Jason. Just checking to see if Wiener got censored. It did not. Johnny Cochran, the glove. The new Alexa is a small black cube. Bum, bum, bum. Are we going to start talking about Saturn worship as well? Saturnalia? Paganism? Occultism? Hermetic seals? Not just hermetic seals, in regards to the World Trade Center, hermetic symbolism, as above, so below, etc. All right. Rockefeller lived to 101 years old and had 7 heart transplants. Did he really have 7? Jesus Christ. Jesus Cristo. What's going on here? All right. Conspiracy Kate's got a lot of love. Thank you. Has anyone seen the Rockefeller artwork? I don't know. Have I? Have I seen the Rockefeller artwork? Do you think Kobe is actually dead? Yes, of course I think Kobe is actually dead. Crazy. There it is, the cube of Saturn. I knew it. Every time someone dies, it's not a crazy cover-up. That's right, Victor Surge. His daughter died too. That's right, Victor Surge. All the wars in the Middle East are for Israel. I disagree. I think it's well beyond that, but I definitely think it benefits the powers that be in that region, and especially those that have created Israel, and even those that believe in some kind of prophecy or religious Armageddon. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there we go. There's a big jump. There's a big jump. Wow, that was a lot. There's a lot of, oh my goodness. There we go. Let's see. Kardashian lawyer died is what you're referring to in regards to OJ. Kardashian died and Cochran died. Both of them died. The Kobe murder stuff is some brainlet nonsense. Did I hear someone else is currently feeding their baby? That's what I'm doing, LOL, says Ray Skywalker. Yes, there is a separate person feeding their baby as well. Yes, it's Conspiracy King. Oh, 4 weeks old? Oh, that's so cute. You got a little boy, that's adorable. God bless. Jason, what do you really think happened in the Vegas massacre? I mean, honestly, if you look at what I have done on that, I think that Paddock was an arms dealer. He might have even been involved in, CP, maybe child trafficking. I mean, his brother got caught with CP. They said there were CP images on his computer. A lot of the hard drives went missing. I think he was the overall patsy. I'm not sure how much he had to do with it. I look at the tannerite in his car, and the amount of weapons in there, it does not compute with what he did in a setup, because it seems like it would have been bigger and different. It looks like this guy was into gambling, into hookers. Apparently from some of these hookers, talked about the government being crooked, may have known that from the inside by doing deals with crooked people, et cetera, et cetera. So I think something bad went down there. I don't know exactly. I know there's a lot of stuff with the helicopters, et cetera. If that was an aspect to what essentially looks like a cover-up and a black operation, in my opinion, in that arms deal gone bad, I'd have to see some really hardcore evidence. And that's not to say Paddock's a good guy or wasn't involved in some way. But that's how I feel. Let's see. Kobe has Epstein ties. Okay, so let's see. Disregard my comment then. Thought there was a reference to the VOP and Screwy. I don't know what that means. Do you think Trump wants to do good, but is surrounded by bureaucrats? He's seemingly done a lot with child trafficking, but his campaign message was completely different. I keep saying it, Hunter. I think he came in there thinking he was going to kick ass and take names and get us out. But he believed the wrong people in the very beginning. Roger Stone's not a great guy. John Bolton's not a great guy. Mattis isn't a great guy. All right? So you have to compromise. Sheldon Adelson and pledging yourself to Israel, who has nothing but a desire for us to be embedded there in the Middle East, in this Anglo-American, U.S., Saudi, Israeli alliance, to overtake that region of Eurasia, okay, to expand globalism. And remember, he started talking trash about the UN. You knew it was over as soon as he couldn't give you the JFK documents twice and expose the deep state then. You knew it was over when he cut that deal with Saudi Arabia and that arms deal. All right? So I think, ultimately he knows how compromised he is. And now, even, when he felt frustrated and thought he could maybe get us out of Syria by starting to talk about it and manifest it and do it, well, he hasn't said anything about the false flag. He hasn't said anything about the OPCW leaks. He hasn't stood up for Julian Assange, has he? No, because he's in the middle of an impeachment trial. And if he does, he realized that deep state apparatus that he thought he was going to get rid of, that Clapper-Brennan apparatus reaches far beyond them. Far beyond them. That's how I feel about it, Hunter. Thumbs this video up for real truth, by the way, guys. Not left-right nonsense. Not shit you won't hear anywhere else. Or not shit you'll hear everywhere else. It is getting late. Maybe like a little after 3 we'll close it out. So get your super chats in if you want the questions, guys, because I don't know where we're going to end it. We never do. Kate's minus 9 weeks. 4 and 9 weeks. Excellent. Excellent. Hey, man, you see Joe Rogan and Frankie Edgar talking about Conor versus Cowboy fight? No mention of the allegations. Think they just... No, of course. Actually, if you watch it, he goes... The stuff he's going through over there, he said that after he punched the guy and he went like this. And you got to remember, they're pre-taping those now. It's pretty easy to edit something out. I'm not saying Frankie did say something. Who knows what kind of eyes Joe shot him. But they ain't live anymore for a reason, brother. Just saying. You do get judged by the company you keep. The worst is when the odds are so blatant that there's a huge ring in Hollywood and the sports music industry go hand in hand and people refuse to see it. They do. It's all entertainment. Ray, congrats. Yes, Ray and Kate, congratulations to you both. There's a wrong in there for Love My Puppy. Two-Face says Alex Jones didn't say that's what happened for sure. He laid out multiple theories. That's what he does. Free Alex Jones. I got to see it. I got to see it. Oh, yes, there is documentation on the federal SWAT team, and it happened during the Virginia gun protest. So this is recent. So this is last week. Maybe that's why I haven't seen it. I guess I have to see it. I'll have to give it a look. So this is now, is this an American-Israeli SWAT team? Are they just going to train them? Because I have seen that in the past. In fact, that's happened many, many times in the past, where we'll bring in Israeli law enforcement or military to come dually trained with units here. But is this like going to be just a sole Israeli unit? Let's see. And to you as well, Conspiracy Kate. Congratulations. So worth the sleepless nights. You guys make me want to have a baby. Make me want to have a baby. I'll send you the documentation. Okay? True, haha. Less than a minute, Jason. What's that mean? Adamo on the mic flips. You need some mic pills from AJ to keep your mic up all night. Karma Story is one, I tell you. There's many people that will listen. It's wonderful to see. Love you both. Well, I mean, I'm trying. Listen, she's not going to make it forever, guys. I got to tell you. That's just not it. But I'll tell you what. I just cracked a new. I'm going to come back and tell the story. Be right back. Oh. Oh. But these are the basics. This is what it is. It's the Joe Tippins treatment. MyCancerStory.rocks. In fact, that's my address on here. Oh, it's the wrong address. So I guess I don't really care. But if you see that, that's my invoice for when she got diagnosed with osteosarcoma. See if anybody can read that. Karma
Well, it says, that's it. That's the word right there. It's all blurry, but it says osteosarcoma. They gave me 2 to 8 weeks. That was on August 15th. Right there. People are really like, he faked it all. There it is. August 15th. Bam. There we go. We got that one in there. And so they gave me dope pills. And you know what? I'm going to show you those dope pills. Right here. Oh, there they are. My Karma dog. Actually, it should all. There it is. 8519. And you can check them out. And I really haven't used them because I don't like dope pills. And they're all in there. I gave like 2 or 3 of them to her. And we cut that off pretty quick. And the Joe Tippins treatment, she gets Honest Paws CBD. She gets high-grade turmeric curcumin. I use either the ProSense or the Panicur C, fenbenzidol dewormer. And then I pop one of these high-grade vitamin E open, and I put it in her meal, and that's it. And we do it once a day. And she eats what I eat. So that's it. It is a great story. I love my dog. I don't know how much longer she's going to last. Like I said, her arm does hurt. It had eaten through the bone from what we saw on the x-rays, but here it is. I mean, we're almost in the beginning of February, and she's lasted almost, more than 3 times, right? The best case scenario. So, yeah, I love my dog. And if you've got a loved one, what do you got to lose to try it? I'm not saying, it's going to work, but I did it. Have you seen the Somerset Belanoff Glamis calling nonsense starting to show up in feeds? It's worse than Q. I don't know anything you just said other than it's worse than Q. My aunt can make herself sick. The mind is very strong. I agree. The deal of the century. What's your opinion? Oh, that's the Middle East deal? I don't have much of an opinion on it because I don't believe it. I don't think it's a good deal. And in fact, I told you I want to have Henningsen on from 21st Century Wire to talk about it. Are we forgetting Kobe's rape charges? No, we talked about them in the very beginning of the broadcast. It was kind of like the intro before big failures on the hardware. Let's see. Yes, same Sean Parker. He said he's going to live longer because he's a billionaire and the rich will be elite overlords, etc. Truth Stream Media covered it. Yeah, no, I know Sean Parker's a sick fuck. Yeah, no, I cover Sean Parker in my film Shade the Motion Picture. By the way, for free, Rockfin, you can sign up without just subscribing, although I do want you to subscribe, obviously. But you can sign up without subscribing, and I just put up for free for the first time in high definition Shade the Motion Picture, only available at Rockfin. Obviously, it's been available on my channel here in 480p, but this is in glorious 720p. So if you want to see a little segment about Sean Parker, it's also right there. Okay. Let's continue on. It's 7 a.m. in the UK. You're my morning news. Well, if you want the morning news and you missed it, Mike Asonic, once again, Abigail Disney, the Disney heiress, is tweeting about how Kobe Bryant is a racist or a rapist. At the same time, Disney is openly promoting a violent rapist in Conor McGregor. The irony is thick, and Weinstein is leaving the courtroom yesterday. I guess it's kind of yesterday, on his little walker because he's an old man. Because people like him and Dennis Hassert, when they get accused of, not accused, really, when they get outed as the sexual predators they are, all of a sudden they need to go to rehab and they're an old man and they can't walk anymore. But he said to a reporter today's testimony was complete bullshit. So there's a little news for you, Mike Asanovic. Let's see what we got here. Finger that like button. I agree. Do you think Kathy O'Brien is credible saying MK Ultra tortured and molested children? Well, I don't think that Kathy O'Brien has to say it that MK Ultra tortured and molested children. MK Ultra says they tortured and molested children. Got the O'Brien story. It's tough, man. There may be some swaths of truth to it. And remember, when you're dealing with mind control, it's just like the Montauk Project and Montauk Boys, something may have happened there. But that doesn't mean what they're saying has happened. I mean, when you're shattering minds, you're shattering minds. And when you're talking MK Ultra, all you have to do is go to the houses of prostitution they were using in MK Ultra, especially on the West and East Coast. Okay, and they were using underage prostitutes in those rings. For sure, 100%. Go watch my MK Ultra deep dives. There's an MK Ultra, There's an MK Ultra playlist right here on this channel. Eternal Punishment, Jason looking cute. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. 5:45 p.m. in Australia. Evening news here. Free thought domain. Well, it's nice to have a global audience, guys. Make sure you share with your friends and family so we can grow the Burmese Brigade and get it up to 40,000. Harvey in pain in terms of punishment. I mean, we can try at 420 for a minute, or is that unhealthy for us? The thing about Harvey Weinstein is with the civil stuff, there was a $25 million payday between people. They're not going to see $25 million. But at the end of the day, he was insured. It didn't cost him a penny because that's the system they have. Let's see. They like the blood for transfusions. Google heads pay $8,000 a month to 18-year-old women for their blood. That's the weirdest shit ever. Take their blood. Very vampiric, huh? And I know they parodied it in Silicon Valley, the TV series, Mike Judge TV series. Canada, hey. Free, thumbs up, love Australia. Just not the nanny state. Yeah, I'm not a big nanny state. You're in Australia, huh? Cool. Or you're not in Australia. You're thumbing up someone else's Australia. Have you seen the patent for the coronavirus? Yes, we've covered it. It seems to be legit. Sam Tripoli has a few interviews about the Black Cube guys. Yeah, there's a lot of Black Cube stuff out there. Karma, I got none but love. What was the patent? WTF? I mean, multiple kinds of coronavirus, different types of vaccines. You had a canine coronavirus. It's out there. I mean, let's do it. Let's bring it up. Coronavirus patent. There it is. It's on the Google patent site. And there it is. You can see it. It's real. I mean, it's not real. So, I mean, the hype surrounding this thing is a lot. So, they're saying this. A patent for the coronavirus spreading in Wuhan was not applied for in 2015. It's probably a sub-virus. A patent does exist for one type of coronavirus, but not the same as identified in Wuhan. You see how that works? There were so many different versions of it. All right, it seems like a mutation of the versions that were out there in the public. All right, thumbs this video up, subscribe if you're new, guys. Let's see. Crystal sure does. The virus was patented by Bill Gates funded company, a patent for the coronavirus. Do you think, I sure hope that, well, first of all, he's not beating Khabib. And I mean, I want to see Khabib Ferguson, but Khabib's 29-0, man. He's fierce, but you can't count out Tony either. So looking forward to that. I don't want to see Conor fight. I'm working on the documentary right now, so hopefully people figure out that he shouldn't be fighting at all. Abigail Disney? Everybody hit Abigail Disney up with the Conor McGregor thread and the truth about Conor McGregor today. Please. If you've got a Twitter, at Abigail Disney. Let's get some light on this darkness. Love the shade, Doc. They spray the shit out of Fort Lauderdale every single day, every single solitary day. Well, thank you so much for the love on the shade, Doc, bro Hamsky. Oh, see, like I lost a little bit. Bam, there we go. Perfect. Who's got the super chat? Michael Laban. Jason, you got to check out George Webb's channel. He has truth leaks on Twitter. Interesting stuff. I'm hesitant on guys like him that follow message boards, my friend. Now, I mean, some of this stuff may be legit, but again, I don't think there's any superheroes behind the scenes telling me to trust any plans, bro. Much love. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see. Here's my Kobe conspiracy theory. Kobe was told his daughter had to die for him to continue his career success. He refused, and to try to protect her, made sure he was with her. They both died. I don't know about that. Black Twitter is a darker place. Go to sleep, crazy man. It's coming. What are we at? We're at like 3:06. We'll wrap this up in the next few minutes. The Fooker needs to die. Gates is a POS. I'm not wishing death on anybody. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Depeche Mode. 17 years. Dies stuff. Uh-oh. QAnon stuff. Man, that's a lot. Boy, oh boy. I don't know how far we're going to be able to get on that. My goodness. Wow. Yeah, no, most people don't know about Conor. Let's see, we got the late stream. Thanking you. Thank you. There's the crazy man. That's a big one. I just want to pinch Jason's cheeks. Easy eternal punishment. Easy. The pentagram on the true what? I don't know what's going on there. Let's see. Please don't take the Lord's name in vain. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I did it. How much did Kobe pay off the victim of rape? Apparently it was $2.5 million, I believe. That was the reports. I could be wrong. Rockrill, yes. Dude, you should see how many people that don't. I know. What about the black hole sun? Underworld. What? Vegas massacre done by Saudis. I don't believe that. I think that's disinformation. That was never like proven. I need to see real info. Somebody send me any kind of real evidence other than like the one guy was there and it was the robot and blah, blah, blah. All right. The Saudi assassination. I don't know any of that's real. What are some good McGregor articles? I feel like I never see any. Ray Skywalker, go to my Twitter and write on my pinned tweet. Just hit the show thread. That's what you need to do. See, that's what we center, because if you see this right here, okay, it's underneath the video, which is my pinned tweet. All of these articles about the Irish sports star and rape. You can just type in Irish sports star and rape, and you'll get plenty of what I'm showing you right now. It's a long scroll. Or you can just send them right here to this status bar and say skip the video, hit the links, read them. If you have any questions, watch the video at the top or one of the ones at the bottom. We do it live, and we do it, hopefully well. Let's see. Let's continue on. Who shoots directly at their own forehead? What are we talking about? Kim Kardashian is now pushing her own line of prepper gear. Is she really? That's funny. Did you research the sphere within a sphere? The first sphere is located at the Vatican, and the final sphere is located in front of the New York UN building. America has to stop being Israel's whore. Depeche Mode song, A Question of Time, is calling out predators and trying to save the innocent. You knew it was over when he's done his speech to AIPAC during the campaign if you paid attention. Each sphere has a progression of new world coming out of the old world. Good Morning TV yesterday had a debate about Andrew coming over talking to you. Right, we'll see about that. Let's see. I want to get to Jason have a baby. I want a baby. Dushowitz. I wanted to get some karma stuff, and then we'll probably go to bed. Here we go. How much is Panicker per day? That's a good question. So, at least in this country, this is 3 of these, right? And I'm not giving her a full one. For like a full-grown person, you're supposed to be, according to Tippins, he does 3 days on and 4 days off. So, like, one of these things lasts a week. Now, for me, what I've been doing with these is she's a dog, and I'm not taking her off it at all. You know, other people are doing it, but I'm not giving her a full one. You know, she's about 50 pounds. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a third packet. So these last 3 days. So a full thing of these are 9 days. So you can figure that out. 9 days. Whatchamacallit. That's, oh man, it's killing me because I'm so tired. So it's a little over $1 a day. It's less than $1.50 a day on that. I mean, these are cheap. You know, vitamin E is pretty cheap. The most expensive thing that you're going to run into is this cost me $70, and that'll last you anywhere to like 30 to 40 days, depending on how big of a drop of CBD you're putting in there. So yeah, that should let you know. Paniker's not too much. My Yorkie is 17 plus. He's on his last leg. I'm beside myself. I'm sorry, Sandy. That is the toughest. She's building a new bone, I think, Jay. I don't know. I don't think that's real. The inside of her bone, you know, you'd need like stem cells or a bone marrow transplant. Food grade, hydrogen peroxide, love karma. You are good for the world. Sandy, sorry to hear. Yes, very much so. A question of time. Get karma on Beamer device once a day. My dog loves it and eliminates seizures and muscle spasms. And she's not having any seizures or muscle spasms. She's been pretty good. I know it seems so obvious. He's got a walker. I know it's ridiculous. Good night and God bless. Thanks, Jam. So happy to see Karma doing good. I hope she continues to prosper again. She won't make it forever, but she's doing, I mean, she already beat the odds by a lot. Are you going to do a video on Weinstein? I've done several videos on Weinstein. Please check them out. Yes, a Beamer mass is $6,000. Expensive dog bed. Wow. Yeah, wow. Wow. Let's see. You do info, man. Thank you. All right. I think that's going to be it. I didn't miss any super chats today. I got his. Boom. I did. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you. Karma is going to say thank you as well. Where's my girl, Carm? Get rid of there. She is. Let's see. Hey, Karma. Want to say hi to the people? Actually, want to go outside, baby? You want to go outside before we go to bed? Yeah. See, we're going to go outside. I love you. If you want to support me, I got a rock fin. You can endorse me there. You get 5 extra videos a week and a whole bunch of other great content. Or you can just give directly right here to the GoFundMe. Guys, thank you so much again. We'll see you on the flip side.